And the tarnations are going on with your shoes. Disgusting. Ew. Yeah, yeah. No, he's just a teenager and being his stubborn ways. He just wears them to get me riled up. I don't even care anymore. Yeah. This is a kitchen island my husband is building for a coworker. And I think this is like cabinet grade oak, isn't it? I think I'm saying that right. So his coworker is bringing some barnwood that come out of one of their barns, and they're gonna use that to make the rest of it. So it's gonna be pretty awesome looking.
Well, here we are. I'm supposed to turn this thing this way. Well, here we are. And I'm back down here at the shop, and I've got the carcass built for the kitchen island. It's all made out of 3/4 inch oak veneer plywood, and the back's 1/2 inch poplar. But I've got the base built. This is going to be a bank of 3 drawers behind a door. This is going to be where the kitchen cooktop goes, with two doors. And then this is going to be a large open area with some shelves in it behind a door as well. So that's kind of where we're at so far on it. Very pleased with the progress. Looks really good. Keep you posted on some more. Like, subscribe, hit that bell for alerts, and see you soon.
Good morning. So I've got a little bit more rest. It's Sunday morning, and I'm going to take it easy another day today for sure. My neck feels a little better this morning. I got a little bit more movement in it, but I don't want to overdo it. I'm down here checking my greenhouse. We're going to have cold weather today. I don't think it's going to be above 38 is what they're saying. Currently now it's raining, but like they say, everyone around us is going to get like wintry weather. We may get a little bit of a wintry mix, but I'm not expecting too much, but you never know here. So I'll probably keep my stove running today. I have to fill it up a little bit, so it'll continue going through the day. But I'm down here checking my goldfish. It's time for breakfast. And another project that I desperately need to work on is these zinnias. They really need to get moved. So I'm thinking if I can get my pots filled up with dirt, which I could sit here and do it, and then I could transplant my little zinnias and put them in these, and then just stick them over there in the sun so they can start growing. Probably put them on that end where the stove is. It'll be a little bit warmer, I'd say. And this little nook over here, probably. So I may try to get to that today. We'll see. I'm not going to overdo it though. So that's my plan. Alright, so I decided I'll try to fill up my pots this morning. And it being Sunday morning and I didn't go to church this morning, I took a day off. But I am having church in the greenhouse. I brought my iPad down here and I'm watching it live. We've got our live feed going. So my plants are getting some worship this morning. They're getting some Jesus. And I'm going to sit here and listen to that. And I think I'm going to put a little bit of this fabric, weave fabric in the bottom of this, just because It's got some holes and I don't want the soil to like leak out every time I water it. So I'm gonna put a little layer of that down there. And I'm gonna get these full of dirt. I'm just gonna sit down there on my little stool, take my time, and then hopefully get my little zinnias in there because I really don't want them to get overgrown with those little pots. I really want to watch them bloom, and it shouldn't be too long to they'll get blooms. I chose to do these zinnias in containers. For one, I just wanted to experiment and see how good they would do in them. So far these zinnias have been grown over a heat mat in a little dome under in my greenhouse, but with additional artificial lighting because we are in winter and the days are shorter. So they've done really great, and now I'm gonna put them in these pots right here and put them on the other side of my greenhouse and just let them have natural light. Probably keep them closer to the pellet stove so they'll stay warmer. But we'll see how good they do and what their blooms look like. I like to try things out. I try to read a lot of information. Is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? But sometimes I like to just give it that good old-fashioned try and see how they do. Well, I think it's pouring snow. Holy cow. Well, I got 3 pots potted, and that's all I can do today. But that's okay. We all have those kind of days. It's actually started snowing. And we had huge big flakes earlier. So it's kind of off and on, but the flakes are huge. It's not really laying on the road, but the grassy surfaces, like in my raised beds on the dirt out there, it's kind of laying on that just a little bit. It just hit 32, so I don't know if it's going to stay at this temperature or raise back up, but we weren't really predicted really anything here in the valley. They were saying we were like in a horseshoe. We weren't going to get anything, but I never listen to the weather people around here because they just can't predict snow. They absolutely can't do it. Sometimes they said we're going to get a dusting, and literally we've had 8 to 10 inches. So I don't listen to them too much. Don't put a lot of stock in it. But it's snowing right now, and it's really pretty. My son's at the hospital. He's debating on whether to stay over there or not, and I'm kind of like, yeah, maybe so, because I think it's going to be 28 in the morning when he leaves back for work, and if this sticks around, the roads will be really slick. So I don't know, but anyways, I think I'm gonna go back inside and just watch it snow today and just relax my neck, and I'll show you guys my flowers real quick before I go in. So I got my little zinnias transplanted, and look at those. 3 pots full of them, and I may end up moving them by the stove. I haven't decided yet, and I turned it back on, so it's gonna get started up. It's just chilly today. Being it's 32 out there, without the stove it was 54, so I just turned it on and it'll warm back up in here. And Audrey, she is watching it snow, enjoying it quite a bit, I think. Slushy on the steps. It is still snowing, and it's actually now just started to get white. So we may get a couple inches overnight. Look pretty. Look at that. Big flakes too. right, I guess I'm headed back in. It is so beautiful in here. Just watching the snow. Feels so good and cozy by the stove. But we'll head back in, get some dinner, and I hope you guys have a blessed night.